When love hurts. The secret nobody tells you. Love is often seen as something beautiful and perfect. We see it in movies and hear about it in songs. It's supposed to make us feel happy, safe, and complete. But what happens when love hurts? This side of love is not often talked about, but it's something that many people experience. In this article, we look at why love can hurt and the secret nobody tells you about love. When we fall in love, we imagine that everything will be great. We expect to feel joy and excitement, and we hope that love will always make us happy. But sometimes, love doesn't feel the way we thought it would. It can hurt when someone we love doesn't feel the same way, or when our relationship doesn't go as planned. We may even feel lost and confused when things fall apart. This is the painful side of love that many people don't talk about. Most of the time, we are afraid of getting hurt in love, so we avoid being open and honest with ourselves or others. So, why does love hurt? When we love someone, we allow ourselves to be vulnerable. This means that we can get hurt if things don't work out. One of the hardest things is loving someone who doesn't love us back. It's painful, and it can make us feel like we're not good enough. Sometimes, we find ourselves in relationships that are unhealthy for us, where the love we give is not returned. These relationships can drain us and make us feel empty. Take Sarah, for example. She loved her boyfriend so much, but he didn't love her the same way. He would tell her he loved her, but his actions were different. He ignored her needs and was often distant. Sarah was hurt, but she didn't want to face the truth. She kept trying to make things work, thinking that love would fix everything. But in the end, the relationship only caused her more pain, and she had to let go. It was difficult, but she learned that sometimes love means walking away for your own well-being. Loving someone can also mean we forget about our own needs. We may focus only on making the other person happy, forgetting what we want or need. Over time, this can cause emotional pain because we lose ourselves in the process. And when we realize that the relationship is not good for us, it's hard to leave. We may feel like we can't live without that person, even though staying with them hurts us. Tom and Emma were together for many years, but Tom always put Emma's happiness first. He did everything to make her happy, even if it meant ignoring his own feelings. Over time, he realized that he had changed. He had lost himself in the relationship. He stopped doing the things he loved because he was always focused on her. When he finally talked to Emma about his feelings, he realized they weren't happy together anymore. This was a painful truth, but Tom learned that it was important to care for himself too. But here's the truth. Even though love can hurt, there is always hope. The first step in healing is to love yourself. Your happiness should not depend on someone else. You deserve to feel happy on your own. Healing takes time, and that's okay. You don't need to rush it. Give yourself the space to feel the pain, but know that it will get better. It's also helpful to talk to someone you trust about how you feel. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even a professional, sharing your feelings can make the healing process easier. For example, Sarah went through a difficult breakup, but she decided to focus on herself. She spent time doing things she enjoyed, like painting and going for walks. Over time, she started to feel better. She also talked to her best friend about how she felt, which helped her understand her emotions. Slowly, Sarah healed and learned how to love herself first. The secret that no one tells you about love is that it's not always easy. Sometimes love hurts, and that's a part of life. But even when love hurts, it teaches us important lessons. It helps us understand who we are, what we need, and what kind of relationships are good for us. Love can hurt, but it also helps us grow and become stronger. Love is not always perfect, but it is still worth experiencing. It teaches us about ourselves, and it teaches us what we want from our relationships. Don't be afraid of love, even when it brings pain. Believe in yourself and know that you can heal. Love may hurt, but it can also make us better people in the end. Thank you for watching. Keep learning and practicing every day. Learn English through stories. Practice speaking with shadowing. Stay with us at Deep into English and improve your English step by step. Remember, easy English stories can help you grow. See you in the next video.